Hello, this is Brian Rowe with the National Technology Assistance Project. Today I'm going to be talking about different tools to help individuals out with dyslexia. As some of you guys know, I myself am dyslexic. I use a lot of the tools that we're going to talk about today in order to really interact with text online and to create great written text. This question came up through our help desk. Somebody was asking for some help in helping a coworker with dyslexia to interact better and some assistive technology there. I'm going to look at 6 different web-based solutions here, tackling 3 different problems. And the first one is having access to a screen reader. It's extremely important to make sure that the words that you're reading are the words that you think you're reading, especially when you're dealing with legal text where every single comma, every single word matters significantly. If you can get dual input going into somebody who is dyslexic, where they can read it with their eyes and they can hear it in the background, they're able to make sure that those two things sync up. The first solution that I have to help individuals here is Web Anywhere. Web Anywhere is a cool little free tool from University of Washington CS department. It will basically take any web page and read the text on it. It is something that you can run directly in your browser. It's extremely easy to use. It does have some bugs to it. It's really a beta project that was put out a few years ago, but it is free. And another alternative here is JAWS. JAWS is screen reading software. It was really designed for individuals who are blind. It has incredible controls to be able to speed things up or slow it down, and it will basically allow you to navigate anything on your screen via a screen reader. This is helpful for individuals with dyslexia because you're able to hear everything, and if you're an extremely fast reader and can listen very quickly, the controls to speed things up or slow them down help significantly. Now, the cost on this, unlike Web Anywhere, is rather expensive. You're looking at about $1,200-$1,300 for a copy of it. So before you jump in, I would look at some of the other alternatives that are out there, but this is really the power user. You need to use this on a daily basis solution. The next thing that's really important for an individual with dyslexia is to be able to take what they say and have that translated into text directly. When you're typing, it's very easy to type the wrong word, especially if there's a few letters that are juxtaposed. And I've got 2 solutions here for dictation. The first of which is a really nice little Chrome application which takes whatever you're saying and types it directly into the web browser. It's basically online speech recognition.
The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. New line. I'm planning to buy a mobile phone, but I have no idea which phone I should go for.
There, we've got a nice little demo. The gold standard here, though, for dictation is really Dragon Naturally Speaking. Now, I'm usually a fan of free, both as in free beer, no cost, and free open source software. But when you end up with the competing interests of also providing accessibility for individuals with disabilities, there are some cases where there's just proprietary software such as JAWS is really one of the only options for a power user who needs to use it on a daily basis. Dragon Naturally Speaking is used here at Northwest Justice Project for several of our advocates. It is an incredible dictation tool. It will take anything that you say and put it into text. And what's really nice about this is that it adaptively learns. You can feed it a bunch of your different pleadings or articles that you've written so that it gets an idea for your writing style. And then whenever you correct something, it logs that and tries to adaptively change so that it is more effective over time. The more you use Dragon, the better it gets. And being someone who's used this for papers, including those dealing with the Japanese history, having the Tokugawa period automatically corrected to the Coca-Cola period is pretty frustrating. Being able to train it to know what the Tokugawa period is extremely useful. This is also useful when you're dealing with arcane legal terms. The cost here is about $200. That does include a microphone, headset, although the headset quality is really not that good. You're probably looking at another $150 or $200 for a high quality headset if this is going to be used on a daily basis. The third thing that I'm looking at here is having text that is actually read and enjoyable that's not just a machine readable voice. I'm a large fan of Audible, Amazon's ebook service. The readers that they have for this are just incredible. It is an amazing way to listen to content. I wish there was a way to have had someone such as Morgan Freeman read my copyright textbooks while I was in law school, but that hasn't happened yet. I was stuck with the grainy machine readable text. There is a great free project though also called LibriVox that takes public domain audiobooks and has volunteers read them. I've listened to several books from LibriVox. Many of them are extremely well done. The entire Wizard of Oz series, many of those books are up there and fully available. This is great if you've got a road trip or something where you want to listen to a book while you head somewhere. If you've got some extra time, I also definitely recommend signing up to read as a volunteer for this project. It's very easy to do. The submission process is very easy. Thanks. This has been Brian Rowe with National Technology Assistance Project, a project funded by a Legal Services Corporation grant.